same thing like with that guy at the donation that wants to expose me. Like, bro's demanding challenges. Like, dang, bro, say please and thank you. Be a little respectful. People are so rude.
Today we are exposing a massive scammer, NickEh30, and you know what else is massive? So here's the deal. This Fortnite content creator isn't just another run-of-the-mill YouTuber. No, this guy's built his entire reputation on being family friendly. No cussing, no drama, just clean, wholesome content.
I'm the king, Nick! The king, Nick!
Hey, what? Yo, me! Okay, bro. You're dead, you're banned, you're banned. You're never joining my Hey, you're never joining my customs ever again, bye.
But recently, a smaller YouTuber named Archie had a run-in with him that's left a lot of people shocked. Long story short, Archie was scammed out of a significant amount of money by this creator, and now Archie's decided to expose the whole thing. No more beating around the bush. Let's get into it.
I don't like NickEh30. This isn't because of his content or anything like that. I actually did like him quite a bit before this happened. You're probably wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money. How do I know this? Because it happened to me. On the 27th of December 2024, I donated $4 to NickEh30. His chat was on members only mode and there wasn't many people donating other than people becoming members, so I thought this was a good opportunity to donate as he would be able to read it as it was a chill stream. I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making, as Nick has said he likes to help out small creators and for $4 it would only take him about 10 seconds to answer. He proceeded to answer saying if I tell him what challenge I want him to give me, he will say it.
Arch of the 4. Nick Big Bang, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for a video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it, you know? So if you have a challenge, you let me know. I will gladly say it so you can use it for your video, if that's what you'd like.
So here's the situation. This guy starts donating, asking for a challenge, right? Now keep in mind, he's a smaller Fortnite content creator, so at first I thought to myself, okay, this is just going to be one of those annoying fans spamming stuff like, yo, can you give me clout? Can we collab? Can you do this for me? Can you hook me up with that? Honestly, at first glance, I figured it was just some kid being dramatic. Like, who hasn't seen that kind of thing before? But looking at it now, this whole drama is a little more than just childish exaggeration. It's the situation we've got, so here we are.
This is just weird because like he could just say any challenge. He could just say I'll do a shotgun only challenge or you know, whatever. It doesn't need to be something brand new. I don't think you could think of anything brand new. I found this a bit weird as his chat was on members only, so if I wanted to message I would have had to pay $5 or donate money telling him what challenge.
Hey everyone, it is NickEh30 here.
But I thought fine, why not? I proceeded to donate $2 more, specifying that I don't mind what challenge even if it's been done before. I also would like to specify I did actually give him 2 challenges. I said, could you maybe give me the 1 chest only challenge or the shotgun only challenge? He then proceeded to just flat out ignore my donation. He didn't say anything about it, he didn't even read it. And I know as a big streamer, it is hard to keep up with every donation, but he was reading chat and he wasn't getting that many donations because it was more of a quiet stream. So I donated another $2, saying simply, I think he might have missed my dono, and I specified which 2 challenges I would like him to give me, as in his own words, this was okay. Now, he did actually read this donation, but he went on to say that he did read my last donation and I must have missed it and I need to keep my eyes peeled on the stream, but he's just flat out lying.
I think you saw the second, you never gave a challenge. I did, bro, I did. I answered it in full. I said that already 3 times. So if you can't pay attention to the stream, like that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message.
He must have just ignored it or just not read it and then just flat out lied to me, but I went through the whole stream twice and he didn't read it or even look at it, so I don't even know what happened there. He then said this.
Arch, listen, if you have a challenge that you would like me to give you, you give it to me. I don't have any challenge ideas, bro. You're the content creator. You come up with the idea. I'll say it if that's what you want. If you want to include me in the video, please stop spamming, okay?
Here's the situation. Archie, a smaller Fortnite creator, reached out to NickEh30 for a simple challenge. Nick, known for his family-friendly content, told Archie to send him a request. But when Archie did exactly that, Nick ignored him. Now, I get it. Big YouTubers get flooded with messages, but this wasn't anything crazy. Archie wasn't spamming, just asking for a basic Fortnite challenge like shotgun only or no healing. It's a normal ask in the community. The weird part? Nick had told Archie to send the request, so when he followed up, Nick just brushed brushed it off. Maybe he was having a bad day, but it doesn't make sense to ignore someone who was just following through on what you said. Now, donating doesn't mean you automatically owe someone, but Nick didn't say he was too busy or anything. He just didn't respond. And when Archie asked again, Nick got defensive and told him to stop spamming. That's where it gets odd. Nick's whole brand is about being the good guy and engaging with fans, especially younger ones. When you promise to interact and then ignore them, it undermines that persona. The whole thing could have been easily avoided. Nick could have just said, let's do it. Instead, he ignored the request and snapped at Archie. At the end of the day, if you're going to be the face of a community, you have to follow through, especially when it's something as simple as a challenge.
So, if you can't pay attention to the stream, like, that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message.
Now, this just came off as a little rude, and I had sent him like $8 or something at this point. I'd be over the moon if someone was spamming me with money. Then I donated another $2, saying that in the last donation, I did say what challenge I wanted him to give me, and he simply replied, Arch, thank you.
Holy crap, bro. Arch, thank you.
No, the look on his face, I don't know what it is, but he just looks annoyed, man. I really don't understand what's hurt this man's feelings. It's kind of weird how he said if I told him what challenge I wanted, he would say it, leading to me donating more and more money. I also want to mention all of these donations are very, very polite. As far as Nick knows, I'm a big fan and have a lot of respect for him, but he clearly didn't for me. This is because as soon as I sent the next donation, I realized he had banned me from donating, which is really strange, man.
When I first saw the situation unfold, I didn't think it was a big deal. Just a small misunderstanding between NickEh30 and a fan. If I was streaming and someone asked for video ideas I didn't have, I'd thank them for the donation and move on. But Nick's reaction is what made things more complicated. He didn't just ignore the fan, he lied about what happened when it came up on stream, and that's when things went south. Look, I don't think Nick was scamming anyone, but his response felt unnecessary, and honestly, a bit hypocritical, considering his family-friendly image. This could have been easily resolved if Nick had just been honest from the stop. Instead, he escalated things by pretending nothing happened and getting defensive when the fan followed up. The fan wasn't being rude, he was just politely asking for a challenge. If I were in Nick's position, a quick apology would have cleared everything up. Hey, I missed your request, my bad, let's do the challenge now. But by lying and ignoring it, Nick made it into a bigger deal. Ultimately, a little honesty and transparency could have saved him a lot of drama.
About how scummy people are, okay?
I'm scummy, okay? Let's see.
1.3k views, 1.3k views, 2.8k views, 2.3k views, 106,000 views.
Yeah, no, that video, I did not expect it to do that well. And I think the reason it did so well is because people do have issues with Nick. They find his behavior on stream really weird. It's not just the donation thing, it's a bunch of other things. His interactions with his viewers are just strange. The way he treats his viewers, the way he acts is just not normal. And I think that's why a lot of people watched the video and actually responded very well to it. I think by saying I've only done this for views is just a lie. I'm very happy with my life. I don't care about the views. I've been editing since I don't even know when. I just like making videos. And when the situation happened, I felt I had to make a video to warn parents who let their kids donate to this guy and how their kids could be treated. Because the way he reacted was so strange, and I was being nothing but polite. So I can't imagine what he would say to a kid asking the same question who wouldn't be able to write in a professional manner like I did. So let's keep watching.
I get what you're saying. The way Nick responded in this situation was honestly pretty bizarre. From what I saw, Archie didn't seem like he was trying to be creepy or chase clout. It was clear he was just asking his favorite creator for advice, and there was nothing about his tone or approach that felt off. Sometimes you can just tell when someone's being genuine, and I didn't get any creepy vibes from Archie here. But then Nick comes out with this harsh response, calling Archie a clout chaser just because he has a small channel. Nick's whole thing about, look at his views, no one watches him unless he talks about me. That was just weird. You're a guy with 8 million subscribers, Nick. Why are you calling out a fan who's literally just a kid trying to connect with you? There was no hate in what Archie was saying. He wasn't throwing shade. He was just trying to have a conversation. It just felt like Nick was going way too far for no reason. It's one thing to brush off a request or move on, but to single out someone for no real reason, especially when they're being polite and respectful, was a really bad look.
On this video right here, you see that? And that's, I can guarantee you, bro donated like $10. I can guarantee you he made 100 times that amount with it.
I didn't make any money off the video. I made zero. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so that's a lie. I didn't do it for the money. I make no money from this. I actually am down $15 from when I made this video because I donated to him, made the video, and I don't get revenue from YouTube.
Bro was just a rude, toxic, hateful individual, bro. Like, he was so passive aggressive in his comment.
I'm not a rude, toxic, hateful individual like Nick is saying I am. He doesn't know anything about me. He's clearly only watched that video of mine and come to that judgment. But if you watch that video, I'm very polite and I just lay out the facts. I'm not really being aggressive towards Nick in any sense. I'm just saying, look, his behavior is weird and I don't want kids to be donating to someone like this because they may look up to him as an idol and then he's going to treat them like that. I just thought it was really weird, so I made a video on it.
Nick's reaction was way over the top. It was like he thought Archie had doxed him or trashed his family for hours. The kid was just asking for a fun challenge, not throwing any shade or being disrespectful. Instead of addressing it calmly, Nick went on the attack, calling Archie a clout chaser and trying to publicly embarrass him. It didn't make sense. Archie wasn't spamming or being rude, he just wanted to engage with his favorite creator. Nick could have easily handled this with a simple response or acknowledgement, but instead, he turned it into a much bigger deal. Calling out a fan like that, especially when they're being polite, was unnecessary and frankly, cruel. This didn't need to escalate. A quick response or even a simple challenge would have cleared everything up. But instead, Nick acted like it was a personal attack, which made him look worse than if he just ignored it or been honest.
Like, these guys just use my name, slander me. They have ads on their video, and bro probably
There is no ads on my video and you know that because you clicked on it. There's no adverts on that video whatsoever because guess what? I'm not monetized. So
made like $2,000, $3,000,
what?
$5,000.
Right, first of all, I'm not monetized, so I made no money off of it. Second of all, I don't think 100,000 views would get you, what, $5,000? That's absurd.
On that video, and bro's going on about $10 like he cares. Bro, you're literally just using my name.
I do care about $10 because I'm not as fortunate as you, Nick. A lot of your viewers aren't as fortunate as you. You've got a Ferrari or whatever car you've got. $10 is a lot to some people. It's not too much to me, but still, to your child audience, $10, $15 is probably a lot of money to have as a kid.
And of course that video gets views.
Well, the reason the video got views is because a lot of people agree. The like to dislike ratio is actually really good on it. A lot of people actually agree with my points, and you know, to just pass it off as like I'm using your name, I'm slandering you, is just lies, because all I've done is show evidence on the screen of what you did. And people are resonating with it. People actually agree with it. And you can't just pass off what? It's got 9,000 likes. You can't just pass off 9,000 people's view on the situation because you don't agree.
Man.
In the end, Nick could have easily avoided this whole mess by simply giving Archie the challenge he asked for. It was a small request from a fan, nothing outrageous or disrespectful. Instead of crashing out and getting defensive, Nick could have just acknowledged the request with a quick, "Hey, I missed that, my bad. Let's do a challenge now." That's it. A simple response would have ended everything right there and no one would have been upset. But instead, Nick let his emotions get the best of him and made a bigger deal out of it than it needed to be. By overreacting, he ended up causing more drama, damaging his image, and making a situation that was initially harmless into something much worse. Sometimes, the best way to handle a fan interaction is with humility and patience. Nick had the chance to handle it with grace, but he missed that opportunity, turning a minor issue into a full-blown mess. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.